Travis Decker. Who is he? Where is he? Travis Decker is a former Army veteran who is accused of kidnapping and murdering his 3 young daughters, Evelyn, Peyton, and Maria. Prior to the murders and kidnappings, Travis served as an Army veteran, and that he uses outdoor survival. Well, later after he was discharged from the Army, after murdering his 3 daughters, he used his outdoor survival skills to elude authorities and law enforcement. The girls have been found dead on June 2nd over in Washington State. Not Washington, D.C., but Washington State. And at a near-ground campsite. Travis still remains at large. Well, Travis has been going through a nasty divorce because he's been unstable. And police need to find Travis. And they need to close in on this case, bring Travis to justice, and he will face the mercy of that court. Yeah, just this news sickens me hearing about a man who murdered 3 of his young daughters, and he remains at large. This news sickens me. And I've heard news stories like O.J. Simpson and Casey Anthony. Well, they were both acquitted. Well, like O.J. When I heard about these sickening news stories, like from O.J. Simpson and on, and the Travis Decker case sickens me. He just sickens me, and they need to close in on the case and need to bring Mr. Decker to justice, because 3 young girls' lives were cut short by an absolute monster of a father. So, wherever Travis is, he needs to be turned into justice. He needs to stand trial. He needs to be found guilty, and he needs to face the maximum sentence for his unspeakable actions. So in case you're tuning in, please subscribe to my channel for future content, and because I'm closing in on 400 or 500 subscribers. Sorry, I forget what number of subscribers I currently have, but Travis Decker needs to be turned into it by authorities. Because people are in that area where Travis is at are told to stay home. They need to shelter, lock their doors, because he's considered dangerous. Not armed dangerous, but considered dangerous. So they need to find him. He needs to be turned in by authorities, and so this way, all of Travis's ex-friends can start. They need to start remembering the girls. Well, right now, Travis is not going to have any friends left after what he has done. His friends are going to become his ex-friends. And he needs to stand trial aside from an angry judge. He needs to be prosecuted. So Travis Decker needs to be prosecuted for his unspeakable and unforgivable actions towards his 3 daughters. And the question is now, where is Travis hiding? Travis is hiding at an off-the-grid campsite because he is eluding authorities. And at one point, he is going to surrender. He is going to face the ultimate consequences for his actions. And he is going to stand aside from an angry judge and all those angry prosecutors that he has hell to pay. He has to face consequences for his actions. So, and there will be justice for those 3 young girls whose lives were cut short by a demon. So, at one point, Travis is going to surrender. So, and when I heard this news, when I saw it online, it sickens me. It just breaks my heart hearing about this story. And it also angers me too. Because I heard about these cases almost my entire life. And I just can't believe this. I can't absolutely believe this heart-wrenching and horrifying story, especially with hearing about, and even though I've heard about horrifying and heartbreaking and sickening stories in the past, this is one of the most recent, hearing about Travis Decker, a former Army veteran who kidnapped and murdered 3 of his young daughters and right now is eluding authorities. So I hope he will be prosecuted one day. He will stand trial for his actions. And one day he will be found guilty and he will face the maximum sentence of life in prison. So he will, he's not going to have any parole, and he'll face the possibility of life in prison without any parole. So wherever Travis is, at one point he will surrender to authorities, and he eventually will be sentenced to life in prison without any parole. So there you have it. And please stay tuned for more future content in my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe. And eventually, and hopefully Travis Decker will be caught one day. He will surrender. He will be caught. He will be brought into police custody, and there will be justice for the 3 young girls. 3 young girls whose lives ended abruptly by a demon. So tune in next time. We'll see you then.